Thank you for your interest in the Nationwide Fishing, Trap Removal, Assessment and Prevention Program, or TRAP program for short. This request for proposals competition is supported by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Marine Debris Program. In the webinar today, we will provide an overview of the RFP, including the key application components and proposal evaluation criteria. Then we will give a tutorial of the WizeHive application portal, including how to set up your account and submit your application materials. The Nationwide Fishing, Trap Removal, Assessment and Prevention Program will coordinate the removal of derelict fishing traps nationwide and collect standardized data associated with removed traps. Eligible applicants include nonprofit 501c organizations, educational institutions, state and territorial governments, local and municipal governments, commercial for-profit organizations, American Indian and Alaskan Native governments, Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islander organizations. Tribal governments include both federal and state-recognized tribes. Ineligible applicants include federal agencies or employees of federal agencies, foreign organizations, foreign public entities, and unincorporated individuals. Applicants must have the capability to collect data described in the Basic Data Collection Requirements section of the RFP and enter the data via the ArcGIS Survey 123 TRAP app or through an online browser. All projects must take place within the coastal waterways of the United States, territories, or the freely associated states of the Pacific, which includes the Republic of the Marshall Islands, the Federated States of Micronesia, and the Republic of Palau. Projects in international waters will not be considered. Projects funded through this award will be for one-year projects. Longer-term awards are not permissible under this program. See the RFP for anticipated project start dates. Awards will range from $50,000 to $200,000 and may not exceed this range. The Nationwide Fishing Trap Program anticipates that between 6 and 15 awards will be made annually under this solicitation. The application for this request for proposals has three main components: a project summary, project narrative, and budget narrative. Applications must adhere to the page limit for each section. The one-page maximum project summary should include the applicant organization, project title, principal investigator's basic information, project location and description, removal start date, and funding request. The 5-page maximum project narrative should give a clear presentation of the proposed work. Please thoroughly review the RFP to ensure that all required information is included in this section. The 2-page maximum budget narrative should detail costs that are allowable, reasonable, and budgeted in accordance with the Nationwide TRAP program's budget instruction cost categories. Each applicant must provide all details for the budget information listed in the SF 424A form. This form does not count towards the 2-page maximum length for the budget narrative. Any supplementary materials such as maps, shapefiles, permits, authorizations, waivers, information about previous work, or budget forms do not count towards the page limits. The RFP application portal requires 2 documents for upload. First, please combine the project summary, project narrative, and budget narrative into one document for upload. Second, please combine any supplementary documents into one document for upload. Applications will be screened to determine if they are eligible, complete, and responsive to the RFP. Eligible proposals will undergo a technical review, ranking, and selection process based on the extent to which they meet the following criteria. Technical merit is weighted at 50% of the total review. The project should be technically sound and feasible and sets forth a clear, logical, and achievable work plan and timeline. The project should also engage the appropriate technical experts. Coordination with state, territory, or tribal regulatory agency is weighted at 20% of the total review. Applicants should include a letter of support from a relevant agency for marine resources in their state, territory, or tribal jurisdiction. Cost effectiveness is weighed at 10% of the total review. Projects should include a cost-effective budget that balances performance risk and efficient use of funds. Program coordination is weighted at 10% of the total review. The project should include a detailed plan to communicate information about the project to the TRAP program team and participation in a hybrid annual meeting. Funding need is weighted 10% of the total review. The project should establish a clear need for the funds being requested and demonstrates that removal activities would not move forward without funding. Applications to this funding announcement must be submitted to the online WizeHive portal by the date and time listed in the RFP. Proposals will not be accepted via mail, fax, or email. The next section of the webinar will walk you through how to use the WizeHive application portal, including creating an account and profile and completing the TRAP application. For any questions about WizeHive, please email trapinfo@vims.edu. The TRAP program application portal can be found at the link or QR code on the slide. To begin, you need to create a new account. From the home page, click the Sign Up button underneath Need an Account. To create an account, you need to enter your email address and create a password. Your password must contain at least one lowercase letter, at least one uppercase letter, and at least one number. The password should be between 8 and 32 characters long. You then must retype the same password again to proceed. Click the Sign Up button to complete creating your account. After completing your account, you will be taken to the TRAP program homepage. Next, you will need to create your applicant profile. These profiles can be edited at any time. Select the Create a Profile to Get Started button to begin. You will be asked to enter your name, email, and address. After completing the profile, you will be taken back to the TRAP program homepage. Here you can access your profile and begin the submission process. To begin an application, click the box with the blue plus sign that says Get Started. You are now viewing the TRAP application form. Open the application by selecting the Open button. Fill in all the application field boxes as prompted. The form will ask you for the principal investigator's first and last name and the project title. Next, you can upload your project proposal. Submit the proposal components, including the project summary, project narrative, and budget narrative, as one document. Each section must adhere to the page limit for that section. Next, upload your supplementary materials. Select the Mark Complete button if you are ready to proceed with your application submission, or click the Save Draft button to save your progress. After selecting either the Mark Complete or Save Draft, a green Complete will display on the page if you have filled in all of the application fields. Click the Edit button if you wish to edit your application. Once you are satisfied with your work, click the green Submit button to submit your TRAP application. After clicking this button, you will no longer be able to make changes to your application. After submitting, you will receive an email at the email address you entered in your profile to confirm your submission. You will then wait to hear back from the TRAP program team regarding your application. Please email trapinfo@vims.edu if you run into any issues with submitting your application in WizeHive.